Strange to think, isn't it, when Meghan and Harry decide to do something, you would have thought that in certain areas at least there would still be some kind of interest factor. You know, the sort of thing I mean. By that I mean, you know, they did Colombia, they went to Nigeria, and there was lots of sort of interest to a degree, because even though they banned the English media, well, you can't ban the media because the media is the world, isn't it? Somebody somewhere is literally filming it, and very quickly it's going to be back out on social media, digital platforms, or indeed in the news. Clearly not very bright. If you remember when Meghan and Harry decided that they didn't want to interact with certain levels of the English media, particularly the tabloids, well, it's really come back to bite Meghan now, hasn't it? Because it's the tabloids that really would sell that brand, you know, the brand that she wanted, the As Ever or Meghan with Love or American Riviera Orchard and something like that. You know, you need the tabloids on board because it's the tabloid newspapers and indeed the magazines that we all pick up from time to time if you're shopping in the mall or the supermarket, just for easy reading, and you just might buy it. But now there's bigger problems literally behind the scenes, and this all focuses on this particular recent trip to Angola, of course, where Prince Harry once again recreated the walk of his late mother, Diana, Princess of Wales. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good to see you in the blistering sunshine. Are you all right today? Not bad, thank you. Lovely to have your company, and lovely to say welcome one and all brand new subscribers. You have to wave back, you know. I think my long-term chums will tell you off if you're not waving. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the deal. Of course, we love to see you waving. It just brightens your day up. Also, it's a bit of an exercise, isn't it? For those that are a little immune to exercise. Somebody said to me, Neil, do you go to the gym? I think walking up and down tube steps, as I do, buses, walking location to location, I think you do enough. You could always do a little bit more, I know, but you know what I'm saying. Enough is enough, isn't it? Yes. And when in this warm heat, who wants to pay to go into a gym and get all those germs from people heaving round you? Are you like me like that? They never have any windows open, have you noticed? Oh, don't get me going, yes. Let's get back, of course, to your royal story of the day. I get told off for gossiping. I know, we don't care, do we? No, of course we don't. We could have a cup of tea now and have a sit down and a gossip. Nothing wrong with that. I take no notice, as you know. But I do have to get on with the story because I think it might start to rain very quickly here. Now, as I said, what's interesting here is that recent trip by Harry to Angola, where he recreated the walk. Again, I mean, a strange thing, really, let's be honest. Why did he need to do it? Why did he feel the need? Well, as I told you recently the other day, there's a massive backlash with the Centre Bali, Africa Parks, all of that sort of stuff. And Harry's trying to reconnect himself as a person doing the things that he did before he got waylaid into this wonderful world of entertainment that, according to his wife, Meghan Markle, he absolutely adores. Loving working in the entertainment industry. Doesn't come out like that really, does it? Interestingly. But there you go. Now here's where this gets really fascinating for me, because as you know, last year they popped up in Nigeria and then Colombia. And also what's interesting about this is Harry basically put out a public statement not too long after those trips saying, you know, they'd be very happy to look at other countries that they could possibly visit if they could do any good. Now, the problem that you have with that is, I'm sure there are good intentions, but you have to remember, it's a bit like a guest at a wedding who's a little bit needy, you know, the sort of thing, chums. When you invite Meghan and Harry, they come at a cost, a huge price, because you've got 5-star deluxe hotels, normally private air travel, the security attached. It's not cheap inviting people like this. Now, as we know, for instance, when they popped over to Colombia, the woman who invited them basically said that she'd invited them because she'd seen that show on Netflix and, you know, she kind of liked them. And some people suggest wasted a lot of government money on something that, again, allegedly didn't exactly retrieve back much in the way of tourism or indeed goodwill. Yes, a lot of people found out where Colombia was, but we already knew. What exactly did that fake royal tour achieve? But according to a source who's now part of the new influencer team, marketing communications level, you know, the big people that they've now taken on, they're still looking at ways of marketeering and, of course, Harry and Meghan doing some good. Now, I don't know about you, but I've always got the feeling when Meghan's been on these tours that she's doing it through gritted teeth. She never truly looks like she wants to be there dancing with some kids or a native or whatever, just enjoying the moment. No, it's there because there's a camera, But you do get the feeling that, like we found out with the Invictus, the moment she feels she's ticked the box and done enough, well, it's zippity-doo-dah and out the door. Harry, I truly believe, doesn't actually mind it. It's what he grew up doing. The thing is, the offers have now dried up. As ever, it's a developing story. When I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.